Right. And the route begins, morning, upstairs. You walk into the first area and it's horse-drawn carriages and people-drawn carriages. Weirdly, when I walk through this bit here, they've got smells, so you can smell almost like a horse hay and horse manure, because we're in the bit before engines. I'm guessing that was one of the oldest in the world. Wow. Steam-powered car, back from 1887. Oh wow. See fire tenders. Really a bit of a workhorse. Daimler, 6 horsepower, twin cylinder, 2 seats. Little French runabout. Sorry about the flickering light. The camera is supposed to sort out the flickers. Fancy going to work on that? Wow. It's what a mad thing. And this is even madder. Fancy putting your loved one at the front there. And it's okay, darling. I have control. You catch the flies. An engine in the back. And it had pedals. That's quite mad. It's the first 4-cylinder car ever built. It's actually from the USA.
Not from the front, but the ridge is usually, but from the side.
Made by FN, 3.5 horsepower, chain drive, and the starter handle goes through the front wheel. They also made motorcycles. It's 4-cylinder, shaft drive, and the headlight is it's like gas. So you put water and granules in there, drip feed it, and if you ran out, you got no lights. There's 8 horsepower from 4 cylinders. Into a French car, 4-cylinder, right-hand drive. It's probably one of the first ones I've seen with the steering wheel. I don't know what they thought they were going to keep off of that roof. A little bit of sun. Wheels on it are still like a wagon. Yeah, it's a 1901. It was made in England, believe it or not. Sunbeam. Sunbeam Maybelline. 2.75 horsepower. I love the seat on this one. It's sitting right over the engine. It's a 3-cylinder. What made them think? Did I say 3-cylinder? 3-wheeler. What made them think that was a good idea?
With big wheels.
Wow.
So it must be our
Is it a taxi or a delivery wagon? I'm not sure. It's got elements of a motorbike, it's got elements of an airplane, it's got... Yeah. Crazy machine. I love the little fans they've got on the front of the engine. This is from 1910. It's a Regal Model N Roadster. But what strikes me about it is there's no windscreen. I don't know if you can see it, but just in front of the steering wheel there's like a large round metal hoop. And that is your windscreen. If you're the passenger, you're stuffed. We've still got wooden spoked wheels. What a thing. So that really does look like a carriage. a horseless carriage, if you will. But there's an engine in the back of it, steam powered. Anyway, I love looking at these, but just through the next corridor, we go into a slightly better lit room and more of my cup of tea. And to the best of my knowledge, this is the first movie car. They have a lot of original famous cars from movies, and this is Genevieve. Yes, I know it's before most of your time, but I do remember seeing this movie, and that is it. How about the sun? Unfortunately, it's coming through that window. They have the movie playing in the background, you can probably hear it. Sitting beside this rather gorgeous double python. It's a Dutch car. A coach work on it. Wow. Another three-wheeler. Weirdly, it's a four-seater. Oh wow. You've got a display of all the lights and horns and wheels and... Lovely. Oh yeah. Douglas, Yale, Pope, and a Harley Davidson with a sidecar on it. They leave a lot of their exhibits as they were found. They don't renovate all of the cars or motorbikes. So some of them are renovated, but not all of them. So it just keeps, I don't know, originality, I guess. I was going to say a moment ago was down here on the floor, lots of driving gloves, gauntlets if you will. You see this gentleman's wearing his driving gloves. And that's why the pocket on the left-hand side of your car is called the glove compartment to this very day, because that's where the chauffeur would put his gloves. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was very, very much in two minds as to whether I should come here or not. I'm really glad I did now. The fact that they allow you to run around with a camera is quite nice. Some museums don't want you to video, and it's fine. That shape, I know it's in Indian, but there is a Harley Davidson, Second World War, like a 1940s jobby, and that would be the Harley I would have, something that kind of shape. So the one at the back is a Velocet, Indian Scout, and a matchless silver arrow. So anything to do with automotive, they have lots and lots. Posters, flags, you know, you name it. Kind of what I'm pointing the camera at now. And they have it. Oh wow, this car has wicker seats. It's a Fiat. Wondering if it's supposed to go in the water. Sure it is, you know. Yeah, it is. So is this one. And the next one. Oh, wow. Can you imagine driving home in that and just go plump into the water? Brilliant. I'm loving the police car. He's French. Yep, little French police car. Got an awful lot of weather protection in the front part of that. 1955 Renault K80 Zundap. There's a rather gorgeous Suzuki there as well. So there is motorbikes here too. See, electric vehicles is nothing new. This is an electric vehicle from 1908. So your battery packs up the front. I wonder how long that lasted. I'm sure that's another steam-powered car. It looks like a train on the front. Steam car. 1907. Just something about the shape of that I quite like. What is that coming out between the driver's legs? Looks like a drive shaft. It is a drive shaft. But why? Do they have a belt coming out this way to power something? No, I would not be the biggest fan of the Prius for various different reasons. But what they've done here is they put this car from 1917 together with a Prius from 2009, because effectively they both use the same technology. They have an engine that generates power for the batteries, something like that. 1942 Bugatti A2. This is one of the ones they haven't restored. You fancy polishing a little bit of brass. I love this serpent's head on the mouth of the horn. Years ago, they would put a chauffeur in the front, obviously, because he was the driver, and in the back of the car, there was a speedo. So the driver could tell what speed he was doing, but the passenger could tell what speed they were doing as well. And you can't see, but just over the other side, right over there, there's a little kind of talky thing. So you can talk to the driver, and the lady can go, "Hey driver, speed up." Hence the term backseat driver. Wow. So you see things like this in, I don't know, you just don't think that they're going to be a real thing. Well, they are real things. That looks like a cross between a car and a cottage. And an early carriage that we saw earlier. Yeah. This, on the other hand, it's yellow, and I like it. It's a 1910 Peugeot. From the outside, you look at this museum and you think it's not going to be that big, and you start to wander around, how they have the exhibits laid out, you can actually see a lot of the exhibit instead of them being all squished together in rows. So yeah, you can actually see what you're looking at. And there is an awful lot to look at. Wow. My God. I mean, that is literally shaped like a boat. You can see all the copper nails. Wow. What a thing. No thread on those tires. I suppose I didn't think they would need threaded tires. It's quite long. I love the curvy lines on it, and I love all the woodwork and all of the exposed nails. I'm guessing you're standing and stepping in. Wow. And then there's this. It's the lines. The lights in the front, and the grille. Wow, it's actually quite a wide car. There's a lot of body overhanging the wheel, either side. What a thing. Why didn't they just make the front window bigger instead of sticking in a little side window on the side there? And this is a 1914 Dodge Type 30, and the first car in their collection. How do I know that? It says it on the floor. I like that a lot. Just something gangstery about it. 3.5 litre. Wow. Has anybody ever heard the expression, put a tiger in your tank? That's why. There was an advertising campaign when I was a wee boy where they used to sell a little tiger's tail, and you would put it in the fuel tank, let it hang from the fuel tank, and that was a tiger's tail, and there was a tiger in your tank. It's a caravan. I've got a caravan for me, man. Wow. See, before indicators, they had trafficators. Look, a little hand pointing in the direction of travel, or arrows pointing in the direction. Unfortunately, people have forgotten how to use indicators. But what I spotted here was a pair of gloves with little lights on. You'd stick your hand out and it would flash, because there's a tiny little button on there where he would turn his indicator on his glove on. It's brilliant. Sorry about the flicker. My camera is supposed to work out that there's a flicker and then take it out of it. Unfortunately, it's just not working. But there's lots and lots of little model cars. Two-seater, one behind the other. Weirdly, the passenger's up front. This is what Dave needs in his garage. I mean, my BIM reckons Dave needs a lift for his car collection. What in all that's holy is that? Briggs & Stratton motor on the back, and it's effectively a four-wheeled trolley. Yeah, I probably would have a go. So we're kind of into the 1950s now with some of the models. I'm sure that's a Messerschmitt, that there. So look, yep, it is. After the Second World War, everybody couldn't afford to run a big car, so an awful lot of companies made all these little cars. At least I think that's kind of, yeah, they're all 1950s, 50, 60, 41. Yeah, so I was trying to keep costs down. Oh, can you hear? Right, unfortunately Elvis is singing. there's a reason why Elvis is singing, because there is a car up here. This was owned by Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll. And it was kind of one of the deciding factors for me coming here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put some other music in because YouTube and Facebook, etc. won't allow me to use the piece of footage if I don't. Oh, it's a sidecar. Sally, it's a sidecar. Look. Oh. Austin. See, it's just that shape. It's that, I don't know what you call it, airstream, airflow, whatever you like to call it yourself. We're in my kind of area of car now. Hudson, Nash. Right, hopefully we can catch this in between songs, but that is a car that was owned by the late, great Elvis Presley. What a beautiful car. Wow. Oh my word. 1976 Cadillac, Series 62 Fleetwood. Oh. Look at that. 1958 Cadillac. Cadillac Series 62. Edsel. Sorry about Elvis singing in the background. I'm going to hopefully talk all over Elvis singing in the background, otherwise I won't be able to use the footage. Sorry, Elvis. It's an Impala. Love all the posters. They've just done a whole wall of kind of period correct posters on the back wall. Oh yeah. Look at this, just so huge. Yeah, it's huge. That's my best Jeremy Clarkson impression. It's basically a big kite with a massive, great big thing of fuel behind it and a huge prop. I mean, literally a wing and a prayer. For cyclists, so they can go around a velodrome as quickly as possible. It's got a massive belt drive, V-twin engine. You ride it around the velodrome like that with a cyclist up your bottom. And the thing that strikes me is the massive belt drive and no brakes. I mean, maybe it does have brakes. I wouldn't fancy it. That wouldn't be me. Got lots of artwork and motoring paraphernalia. Basically, it's all posters and artwork of anything to do with the motor car. Some fantastic pictures on the wall here, all done in black and greys. The top one up here, which I really, really like, is called the industrial, the assembly line. They don't need to be colour. They just, oh, look at that one, wow. What's that called? Drop forging, wow. You can just see the light coming through as it, yeah, love it. Oh, love that. I'm not really sure what it is. Love the boot is basically made of glass. Maybe it's perspex, but you know, the whole back end of that part there, this part here, that bit. How gorgeous. Dinky toys, not dinky toys, but you know, dinky toys. I'm sure they're not all dinky, but they're small, that's what I mean. Other manufacturers are small. Models of car are available. I mean, some cars you look at and go, yeah, okay. Mind you, that's a Maserati. I don't like Maseratis. I like that thing to my right. That's just gorgeous. But this reminds me of something from the Pink Panther. It's 1960. It's Italian. Pininfarina. Wow. Wow. What a thing. It's a Fiat. Some crazy lines on that thing too. Look at the back part of the roof. Wow. It's an Abarth. Oh. The rally driving petrol heads are going to love what's next. Look at that. Oh my word. Damn, I hope Bruce smart a fiver. Toyota Celica GTT S. Oh, wow. That means business. And if you don't like that, you might like that. It's a hot rod. Sean Connery's 1964 Aston Martin DB5, and that is the actual car. Wow. Oh, people, come on. Oh, look. We've got the machine guns coming out of the indicators, the bumpers that protrude. Of course, the sunroof, the half sunroof, which is an ejector seat. The plate on the back for deflect the bullets. And it's gorgeous. If I'm pronouncing this man's name correctly, it says Will Hartog's motorbike. The Dutchman Will Hartog won the Assen TT 1977 on a 500 Suzuki with 6 seconds lead over Barry Sheen. He was a privateer at the time, but Suzuki soon gave him a works contract. I'm not surprised. Wow, so to get the general concept and shape of a car, they made a wire frame. Wow. There is absolutely some beautiful, beautiful cars here. And it really is. I think it was €20 to come in So it works out to be about 16.5 quid. It's beautiful. It's not, I'm not waiting for lots of people to get out of my way. It is quite quiet. So yeah, so wandering around at your leisure and looking at the exhibits, it's not a problem. They say it'll take about 3 hours to wander around, but they don't rush you. I was going to stop recording, but I saw this, and I don't fancy the cheap seats on the roof, do you? The driver's out and exposed. I guess you pay a little bit extra and you can sit on the inside. The camera will not do it justice, but that car is unbelievably long. Is that about 14 foot long? I'm guessing. What a thing. 1922. Yeah, it's a fab place to visit, definitely, 100%. Well worth the 16.5 quid to come in. They have so many firsts here. Oh, they've got quite an echo in this room as well, so I'll whisper. So many firsts in here and so many lasts of, they've got the last Formula One car that someone drove, and this is the first 6-cylinder engine, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel braked car in the world ever. Yep. It's got eyes. The Daimler. That chrome isn't chrome, it's gold, and it's real gold. Ostentatious, over the top, some obscenity, you can fill in the blank yourself, decided it'd be a really good idea to put zebra skin on the inside of the seats and on the door cards. I mean, it's just, I don't like it. Unfortunately, it does say GB on the front. Okay, let's find out who did it, shall we? Name and shame. It was done for the London Motor Show in 1955. Yes, and unfortunately, it also has ivory on the inside of it. I really don't like it now. Now, if you happen to Google or go onto the internet and look for the Louwman Museum, you will see definitely 3 cars. The James Bond car, the Elvis Presley car, and this one. This is a Swan. Built in the 1920s. Wow, it's a baby Swan car. I'm sure the camera's not really doing it justice, and I know it's completely impractical. It's not like your beautiful sculpted lines like normal, but the craftsmanship and the work that has gone into that car is unbelievable. Wow. 1910. Wow, what a thing. And the other one, that is actually, you can actually drive the little one back there. Not for the likes of me, obviously. But yeah, I love the wild dogs or animals of some sort in the front. Unfortunately, my DJI little handheld camera that I was videoing with decided to go on holidays. The SD card is full. So I have just come around the corner, and this is effectively like a street with lots of shops, and obviously the shops are full of motoring paraphernalia, and you come around the corner and you're into what can only be described as a piazza of some sort, and it's like a street scene, but it's the cafe, and I'm going to have a coffee.